Hello and welcome back to Cut It With a Hammer. Today I'm going to do a video on my dust collection system because someone was asking about it, but I did this morning order a Harvey G-700, which I expect to be here in a couple of weeks. So as you'll see in the video, I'm not really happy with the dust collection I have, and I decided to upgrade. And then we'll talk about the Harvey and the setup after that all gets done. So I'd like to say thank you to all the new subscribers. We're up to about 280 as of the last time I checked, so that's pretty good. So welcome everybody. And I've got some projects going. I've got a project video that I'm going to start, a series I'm going to start. It's probably the most complex thing I've ever done. And I'm going to start it, and we'll see how far I get before I crash and burn. Maybe it's just going to be kindling instead of a table. We'll see. Look for that coming in the next month or so. I also have another little side project I just whipped out today. I'll probably put together a video for that in a week or so. So let's get started about the dust collection. And let's get started with on the hammer. So as you can see here, the blade kind of pushes the chips into the dust collection. It's a little rectangular thing here, and it goes into plastic hose. As you can see, a lot of dust collects inside the cabinet. I clean that out about a couple times a year. So the flex hose goes to the 5-inch dust port on the back of the machine, and from there I hook it up to another piece of 4-inch flex hose with a hand adapter on the end, and I move it around from machine to machine. And that goes up into a chip separator, which sort of works. I was thinking about making a new one of those cyclone tops, but then I decided I would go ahead and get the Harvey G-700 and just skip making the top for that. So from the blade guard, there's also a 2.5-inch hose, which I run across the ceiling and down through a blast gate into the chip separator. And then once it comes out of the dust chip separator, it comes to a larger jet unit. I bought this about 2 years ago to replace the original dust collector I had picked up at Lowe's for I think like $350. This is better, but it's still not good enough. On the joiner, there used to be a plastic cover with a 4-inch port on the bottom, but I could never get decent dust extraction from here, so I just pulled the cover off and I let it fall to the floor, and then I have to clean it out every now and again just because it doesn't fall out of the joiner very easily. It's not a very good design in my opinion. On the planer, there's a 5-inch dust port. It does okay. It's not, I mean, it's reasonably good, although a lot of chips do come out the top onto the board that I'm planing, so that could be improved as well. On my bandsaw, well, it's never, these measurements on dust collection ports, there's never the same. I mean, they vary quite a bit. And on this one, I had to cut some slots, 4 slots in the end to so it would compress a little bit so I could put the dust hose on. Then over here I have a sander, a drum sander, but I'm also going to put the Harvey G7 here in this corner, and I also have picked up some 6-inch piping from Grizzly, and after the G7 arrives, I'll order the rest of it to outfit the entire shop with 6-inch pipe, and that's pretty much all. So that's my dust collection. As you can see, it's okay. It's sort of meeting my needs right now, but the bigger machines that produce a lot more chips, like the joiner and planer, not so much. So, and I'm assuming the shaper will be just as bad. So, anyway, so I'm looking forward to the Harvey and getting that set up and getting all the piping, getting the piping, and get that installed. So that'll be a project. Probably won't get finished till midsummer, but it's something to work on. So, anyway. Thank you very much. Subscribe, leave some comments, ask some questions. You know the drill, and we'll see you in the next video.